Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Now we are going to study about what is accelerating or resistive force, which is class 11 topic. Now it's all about Newton's second law actually, and the connection are how we can use the equation of motions to find the force. That is what it is all about. And even I explained you previously also, equation of motions are like one of the important things which we use in multiple chapters, and this is like it is the application of equation of motion in laws of motion. And to solve the questions based on this, the very first thing is what is the force on a body. Now according to Newton's second law, the force is rate of change of rate of change in linear momentum. So if you consider average force, that is delta P by delta T, and if you consider instantaneous force dP by dt, they can ask anything. And same way, when you consider for constant mass, m is constant, the force will become mass into acceleration, and m is variable means the force will become v dm by dt. So based on these simple formulas, they can ask question. Like here, F equal to dP by dt means they can give linear momentum as a function of time. Then you can use differentiation. Or they can give change in velocity, or you can find the change in velocity from the given data. Then you can find the average force. Or from the given data, you can find acceleration so that you can find force. Or if in case of variable mass, they can give what is the speed and what is the rate of change in mass so that you can calculate it depending on the question. Now, in every such question, so when there is a use of equation of motion means V equal to U plus AT, S equal to UT plus half AT square, and V square minus U square equal to 2AS. Now when you want to find force F equal to MA, it is like accelerating force. And from the above three equations, you can find acceleration. Or F equal to minus ma, that means decelerating or retarding force. Or you can also call it as resistive force. Just like I'll tell you one simple example. When you fire a bullet from the gun, the bullet is moving with some high speed and hit the wooden block, and it went embedded inside it up to some distance. That means there is some resistance force offered by the block so that it come to rest. That means there is some retardation. So you can find the retardation using equation of motion. Then you can find the resistive force. That way they used to ask the question by connecting Newton's second law and equation of motion. Let's see the examples based on that so that you can understand. Now here, a force acts on a body. A force acts on a body of mass. So they have given mass. How much? 0.4 kg. And at rest for 10 seconds. It acted for 10 seconds. After removal of the force, if the body moves 100 meter, it moved from for a distance 100 meter in a time 20 seconds. That means there is some acceleration. The force on that body, the force equal to mass into acceleration. And they mentioned starting from rest. So if you take S equal to ut plus half at square, this is 0, then you will get A equal to 2s by t square. Oh, it is not direct question. See, just I'll tell you. First, what happens is, because we are not applying only directly, first one force applied. Now at one point at rest, a force applied means a constant acceleration. And an acceleration applied for 10 seconds, then it will acquire some speed. Then it will continue with the same speed because we remove the force for 20 more seconds. First 10 seconds, then 20 seconds. That is the thing. So up to 10 seconds, uniform motion, and remaining 20 seconds, it is uniformly accelerated motion. Now, for the first 10 seconds, the equation is S equal to ut plus half at square. So A equal to 2s by t square. But we don't know what is S. And we know that V equal to u plus at. So V equal to u plus at means u0, so A into t. Now using this velocity, it will cover. Now it is constant because we removed the force. So it traveled some distance with this velocity for some certain time. And S is, let's take this time is t1 and this time is t2. T1 is 10 seconds, t2 is 20 seconds. Now S is 100 meter equal to V is A t1 into t2. So that A equal to 100 by t1 is 10 into 20. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. So 1 by 2 meter per second square. So you will get the acceleration. So that you will get force value, that is mass into acceleration. Here the question is not direct. They combined both motion. First it traveled with an acceleration. So that this is uniformly accelerated motion. Oh, sorry, here also I mentioned wrong. This is uniformly accelerated motion and this is uniform motion. For first 10 seconds, it traveled with constant acceleration because we applied some force. So that it is uniformly accelerated motion, you can apply the equation of motion. Then we remove the force, that means it will continue to move with the same velocity. Now, with that velocity, it covered 100 meter in 20 seconds. That is uniform motion. So, you have to apply equation of motion for the first 10 seconds and you have to apply the uniform motion equation for the next 20 seconds so that you can get the answer. So, please don't just get confused. Just try to solve it on your own once again. Now, a hammer with a head of mass capital M used to be drive nails horizontally into a wall. A force F required to penetrate the wall. Each blow should force the nail a distance x into the wall. What should be the velocity of the hammer's head to strike the nail? See, suppose this is the wall. Now, this is the nail. Now, it should go inside by some distance x. Now, here velocity u and here it will come to rest. Then v square minus u square equal to what? 2as. V will 0 minus u square equal to 2 into minus a into s because it is resistive force. It is coming to rest. So that here u square equal to 2ax. Now what they are asking? Velocity. So u equal to root 2ax, where a equal to f by m, acceleration equal to, so that root of 2fx by m, that is the answer. So this way, here I used equation of motion and Newton's second law and I combined. But understanding the question is important and applying the equations properly is, you have to take care. Now one simple question. Average force necessary to stop a hammer with 25 Newton second momentum. Average force means delta P by delta T. Delta P means P final minus P initial by delta T. And they have given delta T as 0.05 seconds. Now, the average force necessary to stop. Stop means final should become 0. So, initial means 25 Newton second. So that the magnitude delta P is 25. So that F average will become 25 by 0.05. That is 500 will come answer. So this is the way you can solve the questions based on the force. Now one more question. A certain force applied to mass m1 gives it an acceleration 6 meter per second square. Now some force acted on m1. We don't know how much. Now the acceleration is f by m1 and that is 6. Now the same force is now applied on m2, same force. Now acceleration a2 is f by m2, that is 3. The two masses are fixed together. Now the total mass is m1 plus m2 and the same force applied. Now the combination acceleration means f by m1 plus m2. But we don't know what is m1, m2. But from the first equation, we can find that, see, f by m1 from here I can write it as f by 6. And from here, m2 I can write it as f by 3. And if you take LCM, then f if you take common, 3 plus 6 by 3 into 6. So equal to 18 by 9. So 2 meter per second square. This way, some application type of questions. Formula is same, F equal to ma, but not like direct question. You need to understand the question. You need to write the equation for each sentence. Then you have to solve the equations whatever you have made. This is like manipulation or application of formula whatever we are having. Now one last and final question. If an electron is subjected to a force of 10 power minus 25 Newton in an X-ray machine, then find out the time taken by the electron to cover a distance. It should cover a distance of 0.2 meter. Take mass is 10 power minus 30 kg and subjected to a force of 10 power minus 25 Newton. Now find out the time taken by the electron to cover this much of distance. First you find acceleration, force by mass. Force is given. Also mass is given 10 power minus 30. So it will become 10 power plus 5. Now what we have to find is time. So S equal to ut plus half at square. Now it is starting from rest. So u is 0. So t equal to root of 2s by a, where 2 into s is how much distance? 0.2 meter. So s is 0.2 by 10 power 5. Now if 10 power 5 goes up, so 0.4 into 10 power minus 5, I can write it as 4 into 10 power minus 6, nothing but 2 into 10 power minus 3 seconds or 2 milliseconds. So this is how, if you look at each and every example, whatever I explained, everywhere we are trying to connect the Newton's second law, that means force, either resistive force or accelerating force, and equation of motion, and sometimes uniform motion. So this is all about how we connect or how we find accelerating or resistive force using equation of motion. And similar kind of 5 questions I have given as assignment. Please try to understand them and try to solve them. So thank you all of you. We will meet in the next class with the next session. Thank you.